Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Reno, and welcome back to Nintendo News. Now, as we've been seeing with kind of the theme of the last couple of episodes, there hasn't really been a lot of news to talk about, so this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode, but I do want to speculate a little bit near the end of what we might see coming up, because I really feel like we're going to get some news coming soon, and the next episode, or the one after that, is going to be a big one. So you might want to stick around to the end to see what that might be. But without any further intro, let's get into it. So first here we got Golden Sun and Golden Sun The Lost Age getting added to the Game Boy Advance library of games on Nintendo Switch Online. Now, I've never played Golden Sun myself, but I've heard many good things from pretty much everyone who's played the Golden Sun games or any game similar to Golden Sun. I've heard very good things about those kind of games, and I've been meaning to check it out for a long time, but I've just never gotten around to it. Maybe this will finally give me the chance to once I upgrade my online membership to the expansion pass, which I may do relatively soon, because I still haven't even played the Mario Kart DLC tracks. I know that's really unrelated. Oh, well, I have played the tracks, but I don't own them. I haven't been able to stream them or anything like that. So I may end up doing that soon. I really want to play N64 games on the go. That's really the biggest thing for me, but I'm already getting off track, so let's just keep going. And I'm actually really excited about this one. We're getting a new Joy-Con color. We're getting pastel pink Joy-Cons. These are going to be a limited edition run, apparently, in select retailers and in the My Nintendo store. So these might be a My Nintendo reward for your points. So you might want to rack up those points now while you still can before these drop on March 22nd. Now, I will definitely be doing whatever I can to try to get these Joy-Cons. I love this color so much. I love the pastel pink. I find it just looks really good, and I'm definitely probably going to be rocking these on my own Switch. Now, we actually have some Nintendo concerts coming up, so any live music fans, this one's for you. We got a Zelda Orchestra concert for February 9th, and then after that, the day after that, there is a Splatoon 3 Deep Cut concert on February 10th. Now, I will be, hopefully, able to check these out. They seem really cool, and I've always really liked a lot of the kind of live performances of the video game music, especially the Splatoon ones. They always go above and beyond for those, but especially the orchestra ones. I remember back in the press start, the Symphony of Games, when those were really popular in the early 2010s, and they always kind of take me back to those times. I would listen to those when I was a kid, and I remember always really loving them. So I'm really excited to see what the set list is going to be for those and how they're going to perform the songs just in general. And speaking of Splatoon 3, we got a new trailer for the Side Order Expansion Pass DLC and a release date. So the Side Order DLC is going to be released on February 22nd, so that's only a couple weeks away, and I've been waiting patiently to see what this DLC is going to look like. The whole order thing has had me really interested in this trailer. Looks really interesting to me as well. So I'm excited to see what we might get from this. The Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy was released on January 25th. If you haven't already picked that up, you might want to go and do that. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I have played the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, and I really enjoyed that. But I haven't gotten around to Apollo Justice yet, so maybe sometime in the near future. Now, this one's a little bit more interesting. Nintendo is doing a collab of sorts with Capri Sun. So they're doing a limited run, I think, of some of the Capri Sun drinks, where they'll have Switch games on them. You can scan a QR code, and you can enter for a sweepstakes, actually, to win one of 500 Nintendo Switch OLED models, plus a digital download code for, I guess, whatever game is on your Capri Sun. On the picture here, it shows Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing, and Pikmin 4. So if any of those games interest you and you don't have a Switch, or a Switch OLED for that matter, then you might want to go pick up some Capri Sun from whatever retailer has them near you. I actually don't think we have Capri Suns where I live, so I can't participate in this. But that is actually going to wrap up the news segment of this video, and now it's time to dive into some speculation. So what is Nintendo's next move going to be? The obvious one seems like it would be to reveal, to announce the Nintendo Switch 2 and to build hype for that so they can release that around the fall, get ready for the holidays. That seems like a perfect release schedule for Nintendo. And especially considering the extreme lack of new game announcements since the last Direct that we had, I feel like we're in prime time for a new console on the horizon. And I actually saw a post that said that we haven't seen any new Metroid Prime 4 news since 2019. That is 5 years ago. That is half a decade without any information on Metroid Prime 4, one of the most anticipated games from the Nintendo Switch, originally announced in 2017. And so that leads me to believe that they may have been working on Metroid Prime 4 for the entire time, the entire Nintendo Switch lifetime. They've been working on Metroid Prime 4 and getting it ready to be a launch title for the inevitable Nintendo Switch 2. Now, that could just be wishful thinking. But let me think wishfully. But I do want to talk about the actual console itself. What are we going to see? Again, it obviously has to be another hybrid console. Nintendo can't go back to the home and handheld split like they were doing for many years prior. I feel like that wouldn't really make sense. If anything, that would just tank their sales completely, because now people have to buy two separate consoles when before they just had it all in one. Is going to be another hybrid console. That part is undeniable. But the real question is, how is Nintendo going to innovate with this generation? We've seen some leaks and rumors talking about how it might have a clamshell design going back to the DS era, but still have a screen on the outside, similar to like a folding phone, like one of the Samsung ones. And I think that would be a really interesting design, but I don't know if it would necessarily work in the hybrid format of a console. And especially if it is a hybrid and you have two screens on some games, how would you have the second screen be playable on the TV unless you had a gamepad type situation like with the Wii U, or if you had some type of wireless docking mechanism with no latency? I don't think that's entirely possible for Nintendo. That's out of the realm of what they can handle right now. And so I'm curious if it's going to be more just like a rehash of the Nintendo Switch we already know and love, but with some enhanced features, maybe a new controller layout, maybe some enhanced graphics, hopefully some higher specs. I'm very excited to see the future of Nintendo, to see where we go with these ideas and what the next generation of Nintendo is going to look like. So that's where I'm going to call it for now. I want you guys to let me know in the comments what you think the next Nintendo console is going to be, what it's going to look like, what games we're going to see on it, what features it may have. I was talking to some people in my Discord about that not too long ago, what we think the next Nintendo console is going to look like. Now, I was kind of talking from a hardware standpoint in this video, but I do also want to see some software features get added. Like, I want to see some more customizability, some themes, some menu music would be really cool, especially in the eShop, and just minor tweaks and things that would overall improve the user experience. But again, that is another tangent for another video. I don't want to get too caught up in specifics. I'm going to wrap this up here. So with that being said, and with that all out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like down below and the comment, tell me if there's anything that I missed or that I got wrong. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.